Welcome! In this video, I'll show you how to instantly generate COGO points in Civil 3D using the TA Auto Points plugin. Once you've installed the plugin, you'll see a new TA Solutions tab in your ribbon, and that's where all Auto Points commands live. Let's jump in and see how it works. Let's start with the first command, Polyline Points. This tool creates points automatically along your polylines. When you open it, you'll get a dialog with two main sections: Configure Horizontal Geometry and Configure Points Properties. In the first section, Configure Horizontal Geometry, you control how points are placed along the polyline. You can generate points at a fixed interval by enabling the option and entering the interval value. Also, you can create points at geometry points with a single click. These settings let you choose exactly where the points are created. In the second section, Configure Points Properties, you control how your generated points are organized and displayed. You can add the points to a point group by enabling the option and entering the group name. You can also choose the point style and point label style directly from the drop-down menus. Once you've set everything up, click Create. Select the polylines you want to generate points from, and the plugin will start processing. When the process is finished, you'll see a Generation Completed message. Click OK, and the points will appear in your drawing based on the settings you chose. Now, let's move on to the next feature, Alignment Points. This command automatically creates points from your alignments and profiles, giving you fast, accurate, elevation-based points along your design. When you click the Alignment Points button, a dialog box opens with four main sections.
1.
Select alignments to process.
2.
Configure horizontal geometry. 3. Configure vertical geometry.
And 4.
Configure points properties. Each section gives you full control over how the points are generated and displayed in your drawing. In the first section, you'll see a list of all available alignments in your drawing. You can filter this list by alignment type using the drop-down menu, for example, to show only centerline alignments. Below the list, there are three handy buttons: Select All, Unselect All, and Select from Drawing, giving you quick and flexible control over which alignments to process. In the second section, you can configure the horizontal geometry, just like we showed earlier. You can create points at a fixed interval by enabling the option and entering your desired value. You can also add points at the geometry points of the alignment. In the third section, you define how the point elevations are generated from profiles. You have two ways to get elevation values. The first option lets the plugin automatically use the first design profile linked to the alignment. The second option lets you search for a specific profile by typing a keyword. It can be a prefix or suffix, and the plugin will find matching profiles across all alignments. You can also generate points at the profile geometry points by simply checking the box if you want them included. In the fourth section, you configure the points properties, just like we showed earlier. Here, you can add the generated points to a specific point group, choose the point style, and set the point label style, making sure the points follow your preferred visual and labeling standards. Once you've set up all the options, click Create. A brief loading screen will appear while the plugin processes your selections and generates the points. When the process is complete, you'll see a Generation Completed message, just like before. Click OK to close the window, and your points will appear in the drawing. Next, let's move on to the Corridor Points feature. This command automatically creates points from corridors using their point codes, making it easy to extract detailed information directly from your corridor model. When you click the Corridor Points button, a dialog box opens with three main sections.
1.
Select corridors to process.
2.
Select point codes. And 3. Configure points properties. In the first section, you'll see a list of all the corridors in your drawing. You can select the ones you want to process directly from this list. Below the list, there are three buttons: Select All, Unselect All, and Select from Drawing, giving you quick and easy control over your selection. Once you select at least one corridor, the available point codes appear in the second section. The codes are listed so you can choose exactly which ones to include. Next to the list, you'll find two buttons: Select All and Unselect All, making it easy to manage your selection. In the third section, you decide how the generated points are grouped. You can create a separate point group for each corridor by entering a prefix. The plugin will automatically name each group using that prefix plus the corridor name. Or, you can place all generated points into a single point group by typing its name in the provided field. You'll also select the point style and point label style to control how the points appear in your drawing. Once you've set up all the options, click Create. A brief loading screen will appear while the plugin processes your corridors and generates points based on the selected point codes. When the process is complete, you'll see a Generation Completed message, just like before. Click OK to close the window, and your points will appear in the drawing according to your settings. Thanks for watching. The app is available on the Autodesk App Store with a free 30-day trial version. I will leave the download link in the pinned comment below.